Welcome to the English Cat. I'm John. Today we will hear a story of my morning routine. So let's get started. The room is very quiet. It is still dark outside, but the sky is starting to change color. It is turning a dark shade of blue. My alarm clock rings. It is a soft sound. I do not like loud noises in the morning. A loud noise makes me feel stressed. This soft sound is gentle. It tells me that a new day is here. I reach out my hand and turn off the alarm. The room goes silent again. For a few minutes, I stay in bed. The blanket is heavy and warm. The pillow is soft under my head. My bed feels like the most comfortable place in the world. I close my eyes for just one more minute. I take a deep breath. The air in the bedroom feels cool and fresh. I love this moment between sleeping and waking up. It feels safe and peaceful. I stretch my arms and my legs. My muscles feel stiff from sleeping all night. Stretching helps my body wake up. I push the warm blanket away. The cool air touches my skin. It makes me shiver a little bit, but it also wakes me up. I sit up on the edge of the bed. I put my feet on the floor. The floor is cold, but I have soft slippers waiting for me. I slide my feet into the slippers. Now I am ready to stand up. I walk to the window. I pull the curtains open. The light is still weak, but I can see the street below. There are no cars yet. There are no people walking. The world is asleep. I like being awake when the world is quiet. It feels like a secret time just for me. I watch the trees move slightly in the wind. The leaves are green and calm. I turn around and look at my bed. It is messy. The pillows are in the wrong place. The blanket is twisted. I like to make my bed immediately. It is a small habit, but it is important. I pull the sheets tight. I fluff the pillows. I smooth the blanket with my hands. Now the bed looks neat and tidy. When I come home later tonight, my bed will be ready for me. This thought makes me happy. A clean room helps me have a clear mind. I leave the bedroom and walk into the hallway. The house is silent. I can hear the refrigerator humming in the kitchen. I can hear the wind outside. I walk slowly. There is no rush today. I have enough time. Feeling rushed is a bad way to start the day. I want to keep this calm feeling for as long as possible. I enter the bathroom and turn on the light. The light is bright. It hurts my eyes for a second, so I blink a few times. I look in the mirror. My hair is messy. My eyes look sleepy. I smile at myself in the mirror. It is a way to say good morning to myself. Being kind to yourself is a good habit. I turn on the faucet. The water flows out. I wait for the water to become warm. I do not like washing my face with cold water. Warm water feels better. I splash the warm water on my face. I use a gentle soap. It smells like lavender. Lavender is a relaxing smell. I wash away the sleep from my eyes. I rinse my face and grab a fluffy towel. The towel is soft against my skin. I dry my face gently. Now I feel more awake. My skin feels fresh and clean. Next, I brush my teeth. I put toothpaste on my toothbrush. It tastes like mint. I brush carefully. I take my time. I look out the small window in the bathroom while I brush. The sky is getting lighter now. The dark blue is turning into a light gray. The sun is coming. After I finish in the bathroom, I go to my closet. I need to choose my clothes for the day. I look at the shirts and the pants hanging there. Today I want to be comfortable. I do not have any important meetings, so I do not need a suit. I choose a pair of blue jeans. They are my favorite jeans. They fit perfectly. Then I look for a shirt. It looks a little cloudy outside, so I choose a long-sleeved shirt. It is white cotton. It feels soft. I put on my clothes slowly. I put on my socks. I look in the mirror again. I look ready for the day. I look neat and clean. I take a comb and fix my hair. I do not do anything fancy with my hair. I just make it look tidy. I feel good. The transition from pajamas to day clothes is important. It tells my brain that the rest time is over. It is time to be active. But I am still not fully ready. My body is awake, but my mind needs fuel. My stomach makes a small noise. I am hungry. It is time for breakfast. I walk into the kitchen. The kitchen is my favorite room in the morning. It has a big window that faces east. This means the morning sun shines directly into the room. The light is beautiful. It makes the whole room look gold and warm. First, I need water. I drink a big glass of water before I drink anything else. My body needs hydration after a long sleep. The water is cool and refreshing. It wakes up my stomach. Then I start my most important ritual, making coffee. I love coffee. I do not just love the taste, I love the process. I take the bag of coffee beans from the cupboard. When I open the bag, the smell hits me. It is a rich, dark, strong smell. It smells like energy. I measure the beans and put them in the grinder. I push the button. The grinder is loud. It is the loudest noise in my morning. Whirr! But the noise only lasts for a few seconds. I put the ground coffee into my coffee maker. I pour water into the machine. I press the start button. Soon I hear the sound of brewing. It sounds like drip, drip, drip. The smell of fresh coffee fills the kitchen. It is a comforting smell. It reminds me of slow Sunday mornings and cafes. While the coffee's brewing, I make breakfast. I like a simple breakfast. Today, I am making oatmeal. I put oats and milk into a small pot on the stove. I turn on the heat. I stir the oats with a wooden spoon. I watch the milk bubble. I have to be careful so it does not burn. Cooking requires focus. It is a kind of meditation. I add a little bit of cinnamon and some honey. The cinnamon smells spicy and sweet. I pour the hot oatmeal into a bowl. I slice a banana and put the pieces on top. Now the coffee is ready. I pour the black coffee into my favorite mug. The mug is heavy and white. It keeps the coffee hot for a long time. I take my bowl and my mug to the table. I sit down. I do not look at my phone. I do not turn on the television. I want to eat in peace. I look out the window. The sun is higher now. I see a bird sitting on a branch. It is a small brown bird. It looks happy. I eat my oatmeal slowly. It is hot and sweet. It warms me up from the inside. I sip my coffee. It is bitter and strong. The contrast between the sweet food and the bitter drink is perfect. I enjoy every bite and every sip. This is my fuel. This food gives me the energy to work and think. I feel grateful for this simple meal. Sitting here in the quiet kitchen, I feel ready to face whatever happens today. I finish my breakfast. I put the bowl and the mug in the sink. I wash them immediately. I like to leave the kitchen clean. If I come home to a dirty kitchen, I feel tired. But if I come home to a clean kitchen, I feel relaxed. The warm water and soap bubbles clean the dishes quickly. I dry them and put them away. Now I go back to my room. It is time to prepare my mind for the day. I sit at my desk for a few minutes. I open my notebook.
I still use a paper notebook to plan my day. I like writing with a pen. It helps me remember things better than typing on a phone. I look at the blank page. I write the date at the top. Then I write a list. I list 3 main things I want to do today. I do not write a long list. A long list makes me feel overwhelmed. 3 things are enough. Maybe I need to finish a project, go to the grocery store, and call a friend. I write these down. Seeing the tasks on paper makes them look easy. I feel organized. I feel in control. I close the notebook and put it in my bag. Now I need to pack the rest of my things. I check my bag. Do I have my wallet? Yes. Do I have my keys? Yes. I check for my phone charger. I check for my headphones. I love listening to music when I travel, so headphones are essential. I look at the weather app on my phone. It says it might rain later in the afternoon. I need to be prepared. I go to the closet near the door and take out my umbrella. It is a small black umbrella. It fits easily into my bag. Now I am ready for anything. I take a moment to look around the apartment. Everything is in its place. The lights are off, the windows are closed, the plants look happy. I have a few green plants in the living room. I quickly check the soil. One plant looks a little dry, so I give it a small cup of water. Taking care of plants is a nice responsibility. They are alive, just like me. I walk to the front door. I put on my shoes. I tie the laces tight. I put on my jacket. I pick up my bag. It feels a little heavy on my shoulder, but it is a familiar weight. I have everything I need. I take a deep breath. I am leaving my safe, quiet home. I am going out into the big, noisy world. But I do not feel afraid. I feel calm. My routine has prepared me. I reach for the door handle. I open the door and step outside. The air is different here. Inside, the air was still and warm. Outside, the air is moving. It is a little cool. The wind touches my face. I close the door behind me and lock it. I hear the click of the lock. I check the handle to make sure it is secure. It is a habit. I walk down the stairs. My footsteps echo in the hallway of the building. I open the main door of the building and step onto the sidewalk. The city is awake now. The street is busy. I see cars driving by. I see a yellow bus stopping to pick up passengers. I see people walking quickly. Everyone has a destination. Everyone is going somewhere. Some people are holding cups of coffee. Some are looking at their phones. Some are talking to each other. I walk to the bus stop. I usually take the bus to work. I like the bus because I can relax. I do not have to drive. I can look out the window and think. I stand at the bus stop and wait. There are other people waiting too. We do not talk, but we smile politely. It is a shared moment. We are all starting our day together. The bus arrives. It is large and blue. The brakes make a loud hissing sound as it stops. The doors open. I step up and pay my fare. I look for a seat. I am lucky today. There's an empty seat near the window. I sit down and put my bag on my lap. The seat is comfortable enough. The bus starts moving. I watch the city pass by through the glass window. I see shops opening their doors. I see a baker arranging fresh bread in a window display. I see a florist putting colorful buckets of flowers on the sidewalk. Red roses, yellow sunflowers, white lilies. The colors are bright and cheerful. The bus moves through different neighborhoods. I see a park. People are jogging in the park. They are running on the path. A woman is walking her dog. The dog is a golden retriever. It is wagging its tail. It looks very happy to be outside. Seeing the dog makes me smile. I put my headphones on. I choose some soft music. Piano music is good for the morning. It helps me stay calm as the traffic gets heavier. The music plays in my ears and the city moves outside the window. It feels like I am watching a movie. The bus stops many times. People get on and people get off. The bus gets more crowded. The noise level rises, but I am in my own bubble. I am thinking about my day. I am thinking about the list in my notebook. I feel ready to start my work. Finally, I see my stop. I press the button to signal the driver. The bus slows down and stops. I stand up and walk to the door. I step off the bus onto the pavement. I am near my office now. The building is tall and glass. It reflects the sky. I walk the last few minutes. I walk with energy. My morning routine is finished. The slow, quiet start is over. Now is the time for action. I feel awake. I feel fed. I feel organized. I take one last deep breath of the outside air before I push the heavy revolving door of my office building. I am ready. Let's start the day.